So this past 2 weekends, there's been some storms here. The previous weekend, I was out and towed some people out and did some things, and then this past weekend, I decided to make a post on Facebook. Well, that went a little bit crazy. Um, anyway, the post got hundreds of shares and 600 or something comments, and the likes were unreal. I don't remember what it was. They took the post down because there was so much activity on it. It was on the PEI road conditions Facebook page. Anyway, so Stephanie called me. They did an interview. They wanted to interview me for Island Morning, which is like a morning television, CBC television and CBC radio program. And then that turned into an article on their website, and and then we get a call after that. Um, for CBC Compass, they wanted to do a television program. So this is my truck. This is what I was driving, and this is kind of what I was doing. So get people home and shovel their way in, you know, and then you'd be helping them in. This isn't in real time, of course. I've cut out all the dead space there because getting people in and out of the vehicle takes quite a bit of time. So anyway, this was a lady that had been to the hospital for a heart event. She was there all night and all day, and was waiting 20 hours for a cab. But the cabs were not running. The plows were not running. There was nobody was going to be able to get her home. So a nurse called from the hospital, and or texted through Facebook, and I went and got her. So got her in her home with her daughter there, and everybody's home safe, and away I go, jump in the truck and pull back out and on to the next one. So anyway, yeah. So after the morning program did their article, our evening, supper time, CBC Compass wanted to do an article about it. So it turned into part of a larger article, so which was good because yeah, it was kind of a little bit too much attention for really not doing anything that everybody doesn't do anyway. So kind of a Canadian thing. You go out in the snow and used to know that the roads were too bad to drive on when you could hear the snowmobiles running up and down the roads. Nowadays, there's not enough snowmobiles around, but there's still guys like me that have 4-wheel drive trucks or jeeps or different things, and they're going out and helping people. And so anyway, we they did this article. Then later, I got contacted. You'll see, I got contacted from a lady from the CBC National News, and they wanted to do an article, and I kind of put them off. Told them, well, I just got done doing another video thing, and I don't really want to go live on the air. But um, did you hear about the nurses that snowshoed in? So that ended up being what went on the national. But anyway, in the meantime, I was out and getting texted by nurses that were that needed to get into work and different things. I got to meet some really interesting people. So, but yeah, this was kind of funny. That took me a little while to get around this rotary, and you'll see here when we come up to the rotary, there's a car stuck in the rotary, and he was really stuck. Now, you can't really tell because where the camera is located in the dash or on the windshield of my truck is about pretty close to 7 feet in the air. So this might not look like that much snow, but it was actually quite a bit of snow. And there was a Mazda. This guy's driving a Mazda there, and he is beached. Like, he's on about 2.5 feet of snow, and his tires are not touching anything. So anyway, that's a rotary. So the only way I could get around, to get to him, was to go around the backwards way. So I had to go around this way, You couldn't get across that. That was 3+ feet of packed snowplow snow. So away I went there down to the next one, and had to go and get wheeled around and then turn around and go back. Kind of go in the outdoor, go through the rotary backwards, in order to get around this part that was blocked by this car. So anyway, kind of a comical situation. I got there and get all backed up and got my tow strap out and drug it all out and hooked it to my truck and pulled it back to get it ready to hook onto the car. And the fire department showed up and they said, no, you're not towing him. We're going to push him out. And they probably were there at least a half an hour trying to push him out. I could have had him out in 3 minutes, but they wanted to push him. So we let him go. So I pulled out afterwards and went on again to the next spot, which was a nurse who was trying to get into work, but I couldn't make it all the way to her place. But anyway, in the meantime, further up the road, I didn't get it all on video because the camera shut off after 25 minutes. I didn't realize. So, but anyway, there was a young fellow left his vehicle, on a side road that couldn't get it out and was trying to walk home. And I picked him up and drove him about 1.5 miles to his place. So anyway, but lots of fun. It's just kind of funny, you put something on the internet. You never know how it's going to go, I guess, when you post something on the internet. And some people, go off on the deep end, and then some people praise you like crazy. And this was one of those times where everybody was kind of being ridiculous and praising me for something. I wasn't really doing anything special. This is what we do, right? We get 4-wheel drives. We go out and we play in the snow. It's great practice for all the other 4-wheeling that we want to do. So anyway, there's the post. That's the lady asking me to go on the national. Anyway, that's just how silly life can be. Hope you are enjoying your winter storms.